Hi, this is Dean Graziosi. Welcome back to the weekly blog. I was filming a show earlier today with a suit on, or else you wouldn't catch me typically in a suit, but I left it on for the day. I figure I should dress up once in a while. Glad to have you here. Hey, I was on the phone this week with Greg Murphy. Greg's another one of our successful students. You can watch his video at deansmedia.com. I was on the phone with him because Greg is another person, another successful Dean student who's going to be at the live event April 23rd, 24th here in Phoenix. We were talking about some of the action steps he could give you when you show up at the event or just in general. And what we talked about, which was really cool, is Greg said until he made money with real estate, everyone around him, this is a lot of stuff I say week after week, but it's great hearing it from somebody new. Everybody around him said real estate can't happen. You don't have any money. Greg was telling me that he grew up as a kid. He lived with his grandparents in a trailer, and during the day they literally collected scrap, metal scrap, and it was splattered all over the lawn. And every day they'd hump it and lift it and work really hard. He had a great work ethic to make money with scrap. He said his grandfather worked his butt off, but still at the end of the week, every week, he was broke. Greg wanted a way out. You know, Greg had himself a job that paid the bills, but he was just humping 60, 70, 80 hours a week. And, you know, he thought his credit wasn't that good. If you watch him on his video, I think he says his credit was in the crapper. He didn't have any money to put down. But Greg took a hold of our no money down techniques and created this system that we teach over and over. It's in my brand new book, Profit from Real Estate Right Now, to create a buyer's list. Yes, there are buyers in every single city, every single town across the country that want to buy if you give them a big enough discount or you structure the deal right. Greg made a buyer's list. Once he had the buyer, he worked backwards, found the perfect house, and matched them up, made money in the middle. Greg is doing this over and over and over again. He's making insane amounts of money, and Greg is a really great guy. He deserves every bit of it. If you're going to be at the live event, you'll get to hear Greg's secrets right from the horse's mouth. And I was really impressed talking to him. And what I told him to do was create some actual steps that people could leave with, they can go home and use to show you in just minutes that there is a way to make a fortune in today's down market with no money, no credit, no experience. But here's one thing. I'm going to end with this. I was watching TV 2 nights ago. I was watching the E! Channel. And I was watching like behind the scenes of the true Hollywood story. And it got me thinking. So many of us, or so many people, judge, and they'll see a star come on the set, and they'll be in a movie for the first time you saw them. And you go, God, that person got lucky. They probably walked on the set, got that job, and made a whole bunch of money, and now they're famous. You know, I've never seen one of those true Hollywood stories that ever had a story like that. When they go back, they show the person in high school was kind of the outcast because he was in theater. And after school, they were working 4 jobs, and they tried summer stock, and they did, you know, they did plays, and they did events, and they worked their tail off. Maybe they did a music video and then worked on the set of something else. I've never seen a Hollywood story where someone just got lucky on their first gig. Now, does that make any sense in what we do in real estate? If you are not successful on the first time you try one of our techniques, should you give up and hope that, you know, hey, you didn't hit a home run out of the gate, you should stop? Start with singles and doubles. Start just getting your feet wet. Start by practicing. But at the end of the day, the people who are going to be successful, the most successful, are the ones who never give up, focus on a bigger future for themselves, take applicable skills that work for somebody else, like in our books, like in our coaching programs, take action and make it happen. I'm Dean Graziosi. Thanks for being here for another weekly blog. I'll see you next week. I promise I won't be so dressed up. Take care.